crows and ravens. We see a hell of a lot of them in A Song of Ice and Fire. And you know what? I think they're quite interesting just generally. So we're going to take a look at their behaviours in the series, amongst the actual birds and the men of the Night's Watch, our other beloved crows. So let's get some basics out of the way. Ravens are much larger than crows, having a wider wingspan, longer length, and weighing almost twice as much. Ravens also have wedge-shaped tails, as opposed to crows and their fan-shaped tails. Crows also have a hairless beak. Ravens have hair covering most of the top of their beaks. Crows also speak with a high-pitched caw, caw, whereas ravens have a deeper, more croakier caw. And the poor little crow, they only live about 8 years. But them big boy ravens, they can live up to 30 years. That's pretty decent.
Decent. That's nice.
Now, I want to kick off with one of the facts that I find the most interesting about crow behaviours, and that is that they can memorise the face of someone who has done them harm, and pass that information on to others in their flock, or their young, and those crows will go forth and carry that same grudge. Researchers at the University of Washington demonstrated that American crows could remember and avoid a masked individual who had previously captured them, even after 2 years. Which is bloody impressive. And it kind of reminds me of the Night's Watch. Like, they were told by their predecessors to look out for the others across the wall, but they weren't seen for a long time. They become a myth, and so these others are just the wildlings that are across the wall, and things get misinterpreted, but this hate is definitely passed down from older crows. Very much multi-generational hate amongst the crows there. Well, the Night's Watch. Another very weird but humanising fact about crows is that they actually show mourning and hold a kind of funeral. When one crow sees another dead crow, it will call out to attract other crows, who then join in with this vocalisation of loud calls. Next up, crows mate for life. Oh, sweet. And I guess the Night's Watch don't technically mate for life, but they do swear about to the wall for life. In fact, not only do crows mate for life, but they're very family-oriented. Their offspring will sometimes remain with them even once they've reached adulthood, and will help raise other newborn siblings. They will contribute food to the nest and act as vigilant sentinels protecting their younger siblings from potential threats and predators. Now, you know I want to link this back to the Night's Watch. Siblings, brothers of the Watch, and I guess they do train their new recruits to become productive members of the Watch, the flock. Crows will impress their mates by giving them tokens and gifts like shiny things and food. Now, the only thing I can think of to link this back to the Night's Watch is when they go on their ranging and they go by Craster's keep. Mormont definitely gives him an axe, the shiny thing, and I'm pretty sure he brings wine because Craster's all like, oh, let me try some of your wine. So that's going to fall under the food category, though they're not really trying to mate him because, Christ. When Sam speaks to Gilly and he knows she needs help, he sends her to John, and Gilly is wearing Sam's big Night's Watch cloak, which that is a hell of a gift. I want that as a gift. I'm pretty sure she doesn't keep it because you would need that for when they carry on with their ranging. Crows know the value of teamwork and will work together to mob a predator or an attacker. They will sometimes even recruit other bird species in their efforts to mob their predator. They will perform coordinated swoops, call loudly, and even sometimes physically attack. The group effort obviously makes it harder for the predator to single out and target individuals. We see this definitely when Sam and Gilly have escaped and they're in, I think, White Tree and getting attacked by Small Paul. And all those crows come down. So this must be this kind of behaviour that we see from the crows in the book. Crows are known as master mimics and can imitate the sounds of other birds, animals, and even human speech. Their talent is a result of their complex vocal abilities and high cognitive skills. The cordless species, so crows and ravens, refine their mimicry and even share new sounds with their peers. This can be a form of bonding and also assist with deception to protect their food source from competitors. They might not have the advanced mimicry skills of a parrot when it comes to human speech, but they can definitely produce the sounds of human words and phrases. Interestingly, crows actually have regional dialects or accents that allow them to bond with members of their group and distinguishing themselves from other crow populations. When crows migrate and join a new flock, they learn the new flock's dialect by mimicking the calls of the dominant flock members, allowing them to integrate with the new flock easily. Anyway, this has obviously been very Night's Watch heavy, but I want to talk more about these crows because I have some theories. The children of the forest? I don't trust them. And if you have some pro theories you want to talk about next time too, by all means, drop them, in the comments below. That would be great. Before I go, a moment of appreciation, please, for these earrings I knew I had somewhere, crow-themed. Other than that, you have a good day, Cheerio.